Okay, y'all. I don't say y'all, but I said it just now. I am, the silver thing is what my landlords have concocted to dry out in between the ceiling and the floor. So that's what that is. It looks kind of fun, like space thing. But I had to take all my stuff down in here, and I'm putting it back up at this point because I just can't live like this anymore. And so I'm like, I have to get my home back to a home because I've always known that I'm a person that is very much affected by my environment. In every way. It's sound, it's color, it's feel, it's just anyway. And so I was like, while I was waiting for some kind of temporary conclusion to this ceiling thing, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take this opportunity that my house is in disarray and I'm just going to simplify it. And in order to do that, of course, that means I have to make things a lot more complicated. But I technically, I do best in a studio. If I'm sweaty, it's because I'm moving stuff and it's humid. It's like over 80 degrees, which I guess is lots of people have over 80 degree weather, but in Indiana it gets humid. And anyway, I am moving all of my stuff from the bedroom into the living room so that I can live in like a studio type setting. So I can't even want to show you this right now. This is what my bedroom looks like, my old bedroom, because I'm trying to take everything out, and I put stuff back up on the walls. I kind of redid stuff, and there's that one, and like, oh my gosh, this is my green onion plant. This is really important. This is one green onion. I bought some organic green onions the other day, and because they last so much longer and they taste so much better, and they weren't that much more expensive, like 50 cents or something. And I love green onions, and because I grew up eating them out of my grandma's garden, blah 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 blah. And but I saved one, and I just, for some reason, I don't know, I just, like, it started growing, so I kept it, and I didn't want to eat it, and it's the only thing I've ever been able to grow in my life. Look how big it is, and all the shoots and stuff coming off of it. It's so beautiful. I look at it every day, and I'm so proud. I change the water. I don't know how long this is going to last like this, but I'm just going to enjoy it. It's the only thing I've ever grown, guys. I've killed a cactus. It is possible. Like, I just can't grow things. I don't know what it is. At least I haven't been able to, but maybe this is the start of a new... Anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. This video is not about that. This video is actually about the fact that I don't know that my body has limits. Like, I can reason that, but I don't realize that. I have a sock in my hand. Because I'm in here trying to move stuff. I just got done moving this giant desk over like 2 feet, okay? And in the process, I hurt myself. I have been hurting myself for the past few days over and over and over again, which is really, at first it didn't really bother me. Like, when I was young, like, like, I was the kid that I literally, true story, like, got a scooter, tried to drive it downhill on this gravel driveway, and wiped out, and scraped up my knee really bad, and then went back in, and Dad cleaned it all up, and then I went right back out, did the exact same thing, scraped up my knee really bad, like, tore off the bandage, went right back in, and got it all nursed up again, and then I went out a third time. And I remember my dad just laughing at this point. Like, he was like proud. He was like, of course, my girl, she's a tough girl. She's gonna ride that scooter. But anyway, that's just like an example. Like, I don't heed those, like, warnings from my body. Like, I don't realize that I'm only 5'1.5", and oh no, I think I'm 5'2" now. I should look back at my records, but like, around 30, like my late 20s, early 30s, I grew like half an inch. I don't know how else to explain it. But I did start doing yoga around that time, and I wonder, anyway, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. I was the same height since I was 12, and then I grew half an inch in my late 20s. But anyway, not that yoga would make you grow literally, but it might help straighten out stuff. I don't know. But maybe my posture got better. Back to the story. So I've been hurting myself, and here's the evidence. I fell earlier like standing on this piano stool trying to get a screw out of the wall, and I fell over my banjo, and so now I got all these band-aids all over my legs. Let me see so I can show you that I'm not. I'll make it really brief, guys. Okay, it's not going to be gross. Ew. See, I hope that wasn't gross. This long one here. This is a long one. You see this scrape? It gets thicker all the way down here. That was like a banjo string sticking out of like the head of it. Anyway, I also slammed my finger in the door. Like, it looks kind of gross. I'm not going to show you that. And then I was trying to, this is a separate piece, and I was trying to pick it up. And it was harder to pick up this top piece than it was to move this giant desk 2 feet. It was harder for me to lift this off the ground, and now I can like feel it in my shoulders. Like, I'm gonna have to go take like an ibuprofen or something, because I can feel all of my joints feel like the tendons are strained. Trying to lift something like 4 times, and I sliced my hand and pierced it 2 separate times in the same spot, and like it was being pierced, my last ditch effort to put this up here, and I was like, no, because I wanted to get it up here, and then I was like laughing at myself. You want proof? This is too much for people. It doesn't look that bad now. Anyway, it was really stinging earlier and bleeding, and I couldn't get it to stop, and the Band-Aid wouldn't stay on because it's sweaty. I'm sweaty and it's hot in here. But and I just started laughing at myself, like, Jamie, your body has limits. Your body has limits, Jamie. Look at your arms, okay? Look at your size. I never think that. I never think that I can't do something in a physical sense. I'm like, yeah, I'll figure it out. I can do it, right? It's physics. Y'all figure out a way. But, gosh, it's so hot in here. But, yeah, I do have limits. I have to remember that, Jamie. Your body has limits, because, it's really weird. It's like I feel the pain when it happens, but I don't, like, not that much, you know? Like, it's not enough to stop me. Like, I have hurt myself before, and then later discovered it. Like, discovered, like, a dried scratch wound that had, like, blood dried on it. I'm like, when will I be walking around like this? When does this happen? Gosh, now I've probably hurt myself. I just need to, this is my new setup I'm doing. See, this is going to be my all-in-one bedroom, workroom when I'm all done. And then I can just have 2 rooms to worry about. And I'm hoping, just the kitchen, well, the bathroom, and then this room. And I'm hoping that that'll make things easier for me, because when I was trying to maintain my apartment, it would always be like one room would always, I couldn't get it all clean at the same time very often, you know. It's like I could really just kind of handle 2, you know, and that'll make things a lot easier. And I've been like getting rid of stuff too, which is really helpful, just stuff, but anyway, stuff I don't need. So that's my story. I'm hurting myself on accident, of course. Oh, I have a single coming out on Saturday, a new song coming out, and I'll try to post it again. And I talk about it on Instagram if you want to go check that out. I feel weird plugging stuff. It's just so weird. So don't worry about it. Okay. Bye, guys.